Hello everyone, welcome back to Government Drish, and today is Lucent series part 31 of our Lucent series general knowledge, where we have covered many of the ancient history, medieval history, and now we are in the modern history, and we have completed the freedom struggle already. And today we will be starting with the moderate phase, that was in 1885 to 1905. Okay, let's know about the important organization that were before Congress. So the organization's names are given, the places are given, years, and the founders are given. So Landholders Society, British India Society is one of the important one. British Indian Association is also important. Bombay Association, East India Association, Indian League, Indian Association, then International Conference is the important one. Bombay Presidency Association. So these are some of the important. The others one also are preferable for reference, and even learn the founder's name as well. Okay, the founders' names are also important. Now let's know about the INC, that is International Congress Bombay 1885 AOU. So it was founded in 1884 by whom? A.O. Hume, and he was an Englishman. He was not an Indian servant but an Englishman, and he was a retired civil servant. Now he didn't form it alone. He was in help or in association with other national leaders as well. And it was after the conference. There was a conference in Pune that was in 1885, and after that conference, this International Congress took forward, and it received support like from all the Indian leaders, like other leaders that were prevalent in that time. Everyone supported this organization, that this Congress Union. And what happened is that the venue, it was in Bombay, but it was shifted for various reasons. Now, further what happened, they decided to rename it as the Indian National Congress. First it was Indian National Union, and then it was International Congress. It was renamed. First session, this is the place where it was held, that is Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, which is in Bombay. And who was the presidentship at that time? That was W.C. Banerjee, and he was a veteran lawyer. Okay, remember that who was the president, and how many attended it? 72 delegates. And then 1885 onwards, they met twice, not twice, they met every year. And its popularity, it gained mass support, and it started among the middle class Indians as well. And it was founded in INC in 1885, and this was the struggle for India's independence, and it was just a starting, so it received support as well, so it gained popularity with time. But what happened is that the first two decades of INC, there was a lot of demands, and there was a sense that they will come out of the British injustice, but their aim was that they should not be aggressive in attaining the independence. They should not practice any such of non-violence, they should practice non-violence or ahimsa. And then it formed the Indian Council Act, that was in 1892, and it was also indirectly elected by Indians, but it was just a council. Who are the moderate leaders here? You can see many important, like Radhabhai Naoroji is important, A.O. Hume, then W.C. Banerjee, M.G. Ranade. These are important leaders. Now these were opinions by the other such leaders, or you can say viceroys of that time for the INC. Now what is this extremist phase? Now there were the reasons like why these extremists were prevalent in that time. First, that they had realized that British was exploitative. They were exploiting, they were taking money out of extorting. Second was that there was international influences, and that it was the time that European and white supremacy was demolishing, like it was going to an end. Now this was also like Ethiopia's victory over Italy, Boer Wars, British faced reverse, Japan victory over Russia. So these all wars came to a conclusion that European or white supremacy was eventually going down. Then there was dissatisfaction with the achievements of moderates, like moderates were not performing well, they thought of. That's also led to the rise of the extremists. Then there was policies of persons such as Calcutta Cooperation Act, Indian Universities Act, then partition of Bengal, and also the existence of a militant school of thought and emergence of a trained leadership. So they were school of thought. They was thinking the ideology that there is a need of extremists, and also leadership helped in the emergence of extremists. So learn these reasons. These reasons are very important for general knowledge. Now, who are the prominent extremist leaders? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He was leader and he was influenced by Agarkar, Ranade, Naroji, and he also launched 2 newspapers, Kesari, then Maratha, and he organized Ganpati festival, Shivaji festival. But what happened is that he was deported Mandalay jail, that was Barna, for writing seditious articles. So this newspapers had led him to jail as well. Now he started Home Rule League, then he wrote these things, and he was the one who gave the dialogue, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it, or I will have it. Lala Lajpat Rai, he was an extremist from Punjab, and he was also the influence of Arya Samaj. He founded National School at Lahore. What this extremist leader did, that's all are mentioned. He had also presided over AIUTC in 1920. He had boycotted the Simon Commission. Okay, and he was also brutally assaulted by the police, and he has come to his injuries. Bipin Chandra Pal, he was also an leader who has discarded Orthodox Hinduism. He entered Brahmo Samaj. He visited England, America. He had founded a newspaper called New India. He had also led the Swadeshi movement. Okay, he founded Vande Mataram. This is very important about who founded Vande Mataram, who said Swaraj is my birthright. Okay, then we have Sri Aurobindo Ghosh. He had passed the ICS exam, with record marks in Greek and Latin. He had an European upbringing. Okay, he was born in a European family. He had fought and worked for many societies in Bengal, Maharashtra. He had started this newspaper called Jugantar. He wrote various articles which was seditious, and he was put to trial in Bombay conspiracy case. And then at last, he had finally retired his life to yoga. Other extremist leaders: V.G. Rajavari, Ashwini Kumar Datta, Rajnahan Bose, Chitram Pillai. Okay, now what were the methods? What they used to do? They used to do passive resistance, that is non-cooperation. We knew non-cooperation movement, that what they used to follow with the British government, and they used to boycott everything, services, schools, all the things they used to provide. They boycotted everything, and they used to promote Swadeshi and boycott foreign goods. Like, these are the very common notions what people used to follow at that time. So these were about the extremists. Now we knew about the INC's formation and moderate phase as well. So in the next video we'll start with the partition of Bengal. So till then, stay tuned, keep watching our videos, and keep liking and sharing our videos as well. Meet you in our next video. Take care.